Okay, boxing fans, got some exciting news to give you. Ricky the Hitman Hatton, has confirmed 2 fights. One comeback fight is due in November, and that's rumoured to be against his former foe, Paulie Malignaggi, and who Malignaggi is now the welterweight champion of the world. And Hatton's last appearance in a ring was against, as you know, Manny Pacquiao, where he got knocked out in 2 rounds. Since then, Hatton hasn't fought. He set up his promotional company and has very much kept away from boxing in terms of being in the ring and fighting. So rumours have it that he's been in training for a long time, and of course the video I've done beforehand, I did mention there were rumours about Hatton coming back. Now the other stories are that Hatton's lost over 34 pounds to now get back to get down to the welterweight division. So you can imagine the sort of lifestyle Ricky's been leading, and it's no secret what Ricky's lifestyle's been like. You know, and he's not one who's had easy fights. He has been in wars. He got knocked out twice, once by Mayweather and then the Pacquiao fight as well. So you've got to wonder how much is actually Hatton got left. I mean, as a boxing fan, it would be great for him to come back and fight Paulie Malignaggi. He's a rematch. A big shout out to Paulie Malignaggi today. Paulie, thank you for the Twitter message. It was fantastic. So big shout out to you. You are the Twitter king. Within a minute of your shout out, I got 20 followers on my Twitter page. The 20 followers just within 30 seconds of tweeting you and tweeting back. So big up to you. Big shout out to Paulie Malignaggi. He's a character in the game, in boxing, big character, and love him or hate him, he's a personality, and there needs to be more people like Paulie Malignaggi. So big shout out to you, Paulie. Regards to Ricky Hatton, it's exciting that Ricky's back. They're talking, I mean, people will always speculate how much has Ricky got left, how much did that last Pacquiao fight take out of him. But you know, Ricky has lived, to be honest, a pretty reckless life outside the ring in terms of his diet. He's been blowing it up to 13 stone, they say, and rumours facts are that Ricky does not live the cleanest of lifestyle outside the ring. So you've got to wonder whether that's taken his toll. But having said that, Ricky's been out of the ring for a while. His body's pretty well rested. But again, we don't know how much he's been doing, how much he's been abusing his body outside the ring since he had retired. But wouldn't it be great if he could come back and fight Paulie Malignaggi? Paulie Malignaggi, I believe, has got a defence first before he fights in October, I believe. So that would mean, I guess, Hatton would be having a warm-up fight in November and then probably fighting Malignaggi. But there are rumours that he'll probably fight Malignaggi in November. So I don't know how that's going to work out. So we'll see. But it's great to have Ricky's coming back. Just for the British boxing fans' point of view. One thing you can say about the Hitman, he's never been in a dull fight, and he's got lots of fans, and you know his fan base is amazing. So hats off to the Hitman for coming back. There could be all sorts of reasons why. Obviously, his deal with Sky has come to an end, so maybe he's taking it upon himself to, if he could make a comeback, make a big name for himself. Well, he's got a big name, he could use that name to probably put himself in a position to negotiate something for Hatton Promotions in the future, and for all of his other fighters. Then it's a credit to Ricky Hatton for doing what he's doing, if that's the angle he's coming from. A lot of guys would think, you know what, Ricky, stay in retirement, mate. Let's remember you for those nights against Costa Zoo, and you know, let's remember you for that. But in Ricky's mind, I could probably imagine him getting sparked in two rounds by Pacquiao, and there were other stories in the background about him not training. The training camp was disorganised and stuff. I guess Ricky probably feels he's got something to prove. So in terms of British boxing, it's great to be having Ricky back in boxing as a fighter. Health-wise, I'm not so sure which way Ricky's going to be, whether he's going to be, you know, able to withstand punches again. Although he did get knocked out by Pacquiao. Pacquiao is a big puncher. The Malignaggi fight should be interesting. So I won't make any predictions for the fight at the moment. But the one fight I would actually like to see, forget Malignaggi, I would like to see. There's 3 fights British fights I'd like to see. I'd like to see Hatton versus Amir Khan. I mean, I think that's going to be brilliant if it happened. Hatton versus Kell Brook. Obviously, his brother got beat by Kell Brook, Matthew Hatton. So that'd be interesting. The brother having a go with Matthew Hatton. Those are 2 fights, and there is a story as well that Hatton thinks is talking about having a rematch with Manny Pacquiao, and he thinks he can do better. What do you fight fans think? Do you think Hatton should be coming back at all? Is it just money motivated, or is this guy really coming back because he seriously wants to be at the top of the mountain again? To lose 34 pounds, to try and get yourself back into shape to fight in the welterweight division, you know, there's some exciting fights out there. It's just how much has Hatton got left. Well, just before I finish, just a big shout out to Steve Molitor. He's following me on Twitter as well. Great stuff, Steve. I've had a lot of chat with, I'm speaking a lot with you on Twitter, which is great. Thanks for following me back. It'd be great to be able to get interviewed at some point. And the IBF middleweight champion of the world from Australia, who's fighting, what's his name? He's fighting Felix Daniel de Gaulle. I never get his name right. Daniel de Gaulle. Big up to you as well. Thanks a lot for following me on Twitter. We appreciate that as well. Oh, I'm going on about Twitter all this time. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's Ingram Jones, INGRAM JONES, INGRAM JONES, which will come up as Bayloric Boxing. So yeah, you can follow. It'd be great. If you like the video, subscribe. If you don't like the video, well, you've watched it up to this point so far, so I've kept you interested, so you should just click like. Okay, that's me. I'm out.